Good day for all. Today we started with three news items that you should know. Today we'll make a recipe for food for the whole family. These delicious tequeños are toasted, slightly stuffed with the lots of cheese and accompanied by a delicious ceramic guacamole. Are the perfect appreciate to accompany this dish. Apparatus. Ingredients: wonton mass, ham, mozzarella cheese, egg white, oil required equally. Preparation: 1. Cut the ham into smaller squares that dough you want. 2. Cut the cheese into strips much smaller than the dough. 3. Place the diced dough of your face. 4. Add a ham slice and a cheese stick. 5. Wrap the cheese with the ham. 6. Pass the egg white over the edge of the dough. 7. Join one and with the other of the doughs you want to seal. 8. Fry. 9. Remove from the pan when both sides are browned. 10. Remove excess fat. To make one the mousse into only mix egg, flour, water, and corn flour until it is of the texture. Peel avocados and crush them with a fork. Mix it drizzle with a little mayonnaise with lemon, salt, and pepper only. Add the tomato, onion, and pretty. Main course: the main dishes accompanied with grilled beef with fries and ensalada with lemon. Ingredients: 1 sliced beef, potato or 1 pot of fried chips ready. For cooking: lettuce, parsley, tomato, and lemon for the salad. Preparation: cut open the beef for cooking well into. Grill well in the pan over 10 minutes. Peel potatoes off and cook into chopped. If you have the fried cheese pack, so add the cheese into frying pan and fry over 7 minutes. Chop the vegetable into pieces and add the lemon juice onto the chopped vegetable. Serve and enjoy it. And dessert: there is nothing better finish the dinner that delicious, delicious dessert with cookies. Ingredients: 1 cup of liquid milk, 1 pack of gelatin without flavor, 1 pack of milk biscuits, 1 custard milk can, 1 can of milk cream. Preparation: dissolve and pour the gelatin in a cup of cold water. Bring the water to boil with the gelatin already dissolved and let it cool. Once cooled, mix the mixture with the cream milks, the content milk, the cream, and the liquid milk. After disposing in the glasses versus preferably refractory, we will set up and base our bed of cookies. When the dissolved base is ready, add the entire contents of the blender and put in the refrigerator or refrigerator until the mixture is filled. The process of our the cold 3 meals dessert can take a day. Donald Trump, the end of the Islamic State, is in sight. The President Donald Trump says the end of the Islamic State is inside after the militant group was driven out of Raqqa, its self-declared capital in Syria. Trump says in a statement that the recapture of Raqqa by the Syrian Democratic Force is a critical breakthrough in our worldwide campaign to defeat ISIS. He says it's on time to transition to a new space in which the US will continue to support local security forces and advance conditions for a lasting peace. Trump says the US will back diplomatic negotiations that end the violence in Syria, allow refugees to return safely home, and violent politicization that honors the will of the Syrian people. There are no signs, however, that political transition will occur anytime soon. In other news, Colombia suspended police officer who fired into crowd, leaving 6 dead. Colombia's police force has suspended force officers who fired into crowd of protesters in confused incident that left at least 6 farmers dead and 20 others wounded in the southwestern region of Tumaco. The move comes a day after police in the area fired into air and launched stun grenades against a humanitarian commission made up of human rights activists and local journalists as they attempted to reach the remote side of the killings. President Juan Manuel Santos on Monday called the episode regrettable and promised a thorough investigation of both incidents, which have highlighted the continued threat of violence in the country even after a peace deal with foreign rebels. The 6 farmers were killed on 5 October during a protest by growers of coca leaf used in making cocaine against forced eradication effort. Security forces first blamed a dissident faction of the FARC for the deals, but local activists said the police has opened fire on the protesters. Preliminary forensic testing showed the 6 farmers were killed by high-velocity, long-range bullets. Although government officials have promised a full investigation, Naranjo did not rule out the possibility that the scene of the killings might have been tampered with if was a precedent for 12 hours. We said we have to be realistic. Speaking to RCN Radio, Naranjo repeated the claim that the protesters have been ordered by the dissident FARC to confront security forces escorting a group of civilians carrying out the coca eradication efforts. Now, as for news that we were all waiting with anguish, Barcelona set to reign in La Liga, even if Catalonia is granted independence confers president. Barcelona President Josep Maria Bartomeu has confirmed the club will remain in La Liga even if Catalonia is granted independence. Bartomeu has previously suggested the club could look to play elsewhere in the future. But speaking on the club's AGM, he revealed his preferred option for the Catalan Giants. You can be sure that this bird will always add the club's defense, said Bartomeu. We will never put the club nor its presence in any competition at risk. That's why to all the members I say that we want to continue playing in La Liga, and as of today, our participation is guaranteed. It's mutually beneficial for La Liga and Barcelona for that link to continue. The club also announced the predicted review of around age 97 million for the 2017-18 season. Barcelona also confirmed negotiations for a new Camp sponsor are progressing well. The renovation of Camp Nou is essential to achieve new income for the club, explained. If you want to enjoy the best movies of 2017, you should definitely look The Silent, one of Martin Scorsese's most personal and complex works, and it's right about the fading and the crimes that are committed in his name that recurs, printing it back the a new sample for Mystery of One, the great filmmakers of history. The time of film is drama. It is a movie of the United States on April 19th. 23 sources indicate that silent production got Beijing in 2014. In this film, it is not necessary to place more location signs to the ones which are necessary to recreate a good every moment. I hope you like this video. See you another day.